I've learned that solitude is the medium for self-realization. If you want to deepen any relationship, you offer it more time. The same goes when it comes to the relationship we have with ourselves. We have to make some time to spend alone, to be available to our thoughts, to reflect on our life, to detect if something is missing or something is needed, to think about who and how we want to be, and most importantly, to imagine what's possible. When I sold my first company in 2008, by all indications, things were amazing. I had a loving husband, 3 young, healthy sons. We had just sold the company. We had started from scratch 15 years earlier to a company I respected. We had financial security, and I had time I could take to become inspired about what might be next for me. But soon after the sale, during some time alone, something I hadn't enjoyed in literally years, I realized that things weren't all that amazing. There were all kinds of alarms sounding. I was 35 pounds overweight. I was sedentary. I was eating terribly. I wasn't present. I was addicted to my email and my gadgets. I was drinking wine on too many weeknights. And I was depressed. I was actually in a pretty dark place. So I spent the next several months turning into my family and transforming my mental and physical health. And it was hard, and I had to make a lot of changes. And I'm happy to report that I burned the ships, and that was 14 years ago, and I remain in good health. But I don't share this story to brag. I share this story because I don't know where I'd be. But I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be living my epic life or having such a meaningful life and doing such meaningful work if it weren't for that reckoning, if it weren't for that time alone, when I was able to hear the alarms and confront the brutal truths of my life. After my transformation, I promised I would always make time for myself, to be able to check in with myself and take stock of my life. I promised I would never be caught unawares again. When we take time to know ourselves, this deep knowing and understanding of ourselves serves as an internal compass. It keeps us grounded, and it keeps us on course and from getting lost. Remaining oriented to who and how we want to be is more important than knowing where we're headed. As long as we know our location, as long as we know who we are, we will never be lost.